Before we start the video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, like, comment, and share with your friends. I really appreciate that and it helps me so much. Here we go. Captain Tsubasa is a manga created by Yoichi Takahashi in 1981. The original work ran until 1988 and it has a few sequels. The main focus is on Tsubasa Osora, a kid that has a very deep connection with soccer, football, in the rest of the world. And his adventure to become a professional football player and everything that comes with that concept, like winning championships, developing his skills, finding rivals and friends, etc. However, in this video, we will only focus on the Tsubasa has no legs urban legend. This is a really weird theory I read online years ago, and says that Tsubasa lost his legs after an accident when he was just a little kid. It's a very grim picture that gladly is not true and has been proven wrong by the author of the manga. As a person that suffers from a mental illness, I can tell you that this theory is heavily cemented on delusional disorder. If this theory was true, this is the diagnosis I think Tsubasa might have had. A condition where the person affected by it can't tell the difference of what's real and what's not. The theory says that one day when Tsubasa was just a baby, he was playing with his football being barely supervised by his parents. Suddenly, a baby that doesn't know any better keeps playing with his ball and gets hit by a truck. Not a regular car, a freaking truck. But the ball was in between Tsubasa and the truck and absorbed all the impact of the accident. The theory goes further into the future when Tsubasa, as part of the Japan national team, scores a goal in a match against Brazil. But then, Tsubasa wakes up and he's actually in the hospital laying in a bed. He hugs his mother and tells her that they won the match. However, we see that Tsubasa is actually a kid without legs. He lost his legs years ago. To clarify, this theory is just a bunch of bollocks. It has been disproven by the manga sequels. Now let's say the theory is right and Tsubasa really lost his legs. He would go on to growing up without legs, something I think would have fractured his mind and made him delusional. Hence the reason for this video. Certainly, a person with missing limbs is not a laughing matter, and I am not trying to dramatize this theory or anything like that. I am just trying to make a quick analysis of this theory and its consequences if it was true. If this was the real world, Tsubasa wouldn't have survived the accident. A truck hitting a 2-year-old kid at almost full speed, and you're telling me that a simple football prevented him from dying. I do not think that's possible, but I digress. Tsubasa loved football since he was little, and living years knowing that he couldn't never play the sport that he loved so much would have torn his mental state, making the events of the story one or several hallucinations that Tsubasa might be imagining. A person with delusional disorder has one or more delusions that could last a month or more. And aside from the delusions and its effects, other behavior isn't bizarre or odd. In this case, Tsubasa would have had all those hallucinations for years and years. Furthermore, we always see Tsubasa as a calm, sympathetic kid, always smiling and being overly kind to even his rivals. Something I found very odd watching this anime when I was a kid. And if someone would have told me this theory back then, probably I would have said that it was true. There were rumors of kids learning of this theory and following the Mandela effect. It became a reality for them. Of course, there's no truth behind these rumors. Captain Tsubasa is still, to this day in 2020, a big deal in Japan. Sadly, it is not very well known here in the US. I grew up in Latin America and this anime is huge over there. I watched this anime when I was a kid and I have plenty of memories playing the Super Famicom games with my best friends. Even today, I still cherish this series, and it is a good watch. I just hope I didn't discourage you from checking this out, as it is worth your time. Also, let me know what you think about this theory in the comments down below. And if you want me to do any anime, any characters, let me know as well. So please, go watch Captain Tsubasa. Thank you for watching.